What's up, everybody? Terminator, Gina, Rad, Quincy, Mitchell, Windblade. What's going on? Anyway, let's get this rolling here. Oh, you have been noticed there, Gina. Alright, so we're floor 45, map 3, still doing the Dryad grind. The next time through, I'm not going to do the Dryad. It's just, although it's insanely effective, it's getting a little on the grindy, boring side, to be honest with you. Jacques Phase Lord. M. Christoph, what up? Let's see what we get on this bad boy here. Got Whomper Vanguards here. Got some flyers up here. And check the loot situation out here real quick. Don't think I got any significant upgrades my last map. It's actually a really small upgrade. Yeah, let's take it. Overall, the best DPS pet for you would probably be Dragolich there, Miguel. It's just a good overall multi-purpose DPS pet. You get it from the Treasure Pirate in the tavern for 7,500 Defender medals. What's going on, mama? Whomper Vanguards. Yeah, anyway, like I said, the Dryad grind, although insanely effective, it's definitely getting a touch on the boring side. So the next Ancient Power through, I will probably not use the Dryad. Just because it is kind of bleh. Alright, we got a big old lane over here. Lots of geodes, hex throwers, berserkers. We got the full spread going on this one. Partek, what's up, man? Long time no see. This is actually going to be insanely easy, I think, because of all these lanes spawning right open together like this. In fact, I'm going to do the other. There's only one lane left because everything's right here. I'm going to do this other lane first and then just spam everything else I've got in that lane. Pain Aura. Jack Star, what up? You know what? I got so much left. I think I'm going to go 2 slimes here. Just so I don't have to really come over to this area at all. Let me double check. Is that really it? Is that everything right there? It has. It's been a long time. It's been like weeks, if not months there, Partek. I guess this is it. And no cyborgs. Maximum effort. Bullet sponge detonator. Man, this is going to be a just complete face roll over here. I've got so much mana left. Holy crap. What's going on there, Kamar? Let your team know how many enemies you kill. Bunches. Oh my gosh. Am I really going to do this? There's still 160 left. Let me throw something else over here. Just that's like one of the luckiest spawn opportunities I think I could have gotten with everything crammed together like that. What's up there, Zeno? I don't have any other gear right now since I'm just coming up through the works. I've been saving 4 relics, basically. 1 for walls, 1 for bees, 1 for slimes, and 1 for sky guards. So there's no other gear other than swapping. I think that will be nice and lazy. Only have the 4 main heroes, nothing wrong with that. The monk's a beast. I mean, you can do just about anything in the game with just the 4 main heroes. The only thing you wouldn't be able to do with just them is a few of the mastery challenges. Or you could potentially still do them, but they would be insanely difficult. Wow, this is like AFK face roll right here. Yeah, I announced it right when I said I would, just after midnight last night, Inferno. It's on this giveaway video. The info's there. Crazy face roll here. Zeno, I would look at that ability power EV2 that's in that same Hero Spotlight playlist. That's how I actually play my EV2 now. That Shockbox build will still work, but it's not as effective as it was then. Yep, Nightbot's spamming up stuff that is no longer there. Let me get rid of that giveaway link since the giveaway ended. There is another giveaway going, but not till next week over on Twitch. I'm not sure what day yet, but I'll definitely put a video out letting everybody know. I'll probably do a long live stream one day next week over on Twitch and do the giveaway a couple more heroes. Christmas Eve now. It's Christmas Eve for you. It's Christmas Eve for me. I got a few more hours to go yet before Christmas Eve gets here. Oh, why am I even bothering upgrading these? Let's see here. I think that'll get it. This was just about one of the easiest lane spawns I've seen. Usually it seems like they're spread out all over the map. What's up, Dark Horse? Yep, 9 more hours till Christmas Eve, indeed. There's not a whole lot of people doing multiplayer in Onslaught unless you've got a group or a friend that you play with all the time and your hours are the same. Most people are not doing the multiplayer thing. No reason why other than just you get split up. You know, you get on different floors. Somebody has to go backward and can't progress, you know, because no one can jump forward. Getting the deluxe edition, very nice. I'm not even sure what editions are out there anymore. New wave. Or new opening. Ate the best peanut butter sandwich. Well, I'm glad it was that good. That's a plus. When you can get into your peanut butter sandwiches that much, that's a good sign, you know? I mean, nothing wrong with some PB&J, don't get me wrong. Well, glad they helped there, Dark Horse. I appreciate it. Using the Dryad just for easiness and laziness there, Spencer. The Dryad is exceptionally strong in the lower floors on Onslaught, so you can just burn through the low floors, no problem. Yeah, he may have said it was PJ, or just PB and no J, but I'm gonna have some J on my PB and J. That's just how it is. Watch me lose this map because of cockiness, because it's been so ridiculously easy so far. We got a bouse. Malthus come from over here, I believe. Yep. Come on out, Malthus. You know you wanna. I just started the stream, so this is floor 45. Flyer taking his time over there. Yeah, the Frosty mob lanes are definitely the most difficult. You gotta watch them. Let's see, I lost a bunch of hero health there. That was probably a bad idea. See if it took me down below 100k. Get me a little ability power going here. After the live stream, Dean, I will be playing something else. I'm not grinding DD2 today. I've been putting a lot of hours in. I'm actually gonna try out 7 Days to Die. I haven't played it in like 3 years, and gonna check that out. Alright, where's it coming from? Looks like back over here in a controlled bird lane, of course. Which way is it going? Coming around? Actually, it's not a bad lane though. Not overly difficult. But, being it is a controlled burn lane, I am gonna have to watch it. Good enough. I left a bunch of mana land over here too. I'm using double range shards, using vicious strikes and deadly strikes. I actually don't like doing it, but in this particular setup, you can't deny its effectiveness. And having a heal basically everywhere you go is pretty darn nice too. The next playthrough, I'm going to use that double range on Ramsters. Gonna do I think I'm gonna do Abyss Lord, Monk, EV2, and something else my next time through. I'm not sure what though. See if old Gribbs is gonna die. Looks like he's gonna, huh? Malthus. There's a big old pack coming out of there, but with all those bees and slimes there, I can't imagine they're not just going to get wrecked. Actually, it doesn't look like we've got anything else coming out of this lane. There's really no power leveling in the game now. Just play the game. Your ascension level does not matter as much as you think it does. Just play through and have fun. There's no reason to farm ascension, particularly at low ends. Uh-oh. I hope that's an assassin. That is not an assassin. Thank God for mini-maps, huh? Where is he going? That's weird. the heck is he doing over here? There's nothing even over here. Very strange. Now I gotta sit over here though and make sure Malthus doesn't I don't think, will Malthus spawn skellies off of flyers? I'm not even sure about that. I don't think I've ever seen that. No, the shards automatically pull out of your item. If you sell an item that's got shards in it, the shards pop out. I'll show you here if I can ever manage to get an upgrade. There's one right there. So, say I was going to sell this totem. The shards just pop out of it. So you can't accidentally sell shards. Now, I may not wanted to get rid of that totem. I guess I should have looked at it first, huh? That pet's not available in game. It was a special gift from Trendy. Well, I mean, why not the Dryad? The Dryad's always a good choice. There, Wreck. Yeah, we got another lane open. What are my walls up to now? Oh, 4 mil. Getting heavy duty. Let's see, where was it? It's over here. Yep, right here it looks like. Psi Hex Throwers, increased physical damage. These guys are going to get B-wrecked. I'm going to put the wall back a little. So these guys are going to take increased physical damage, and B's are physical damage. So we got a face roll incoming right here. Big time. You just need to look at the lanes and look at your build there, Dean. I mean, floor 11 doesn't have anything but what, shieldies? I mean, realistically, you could probably spam flamars everywhere. Or I don't know, are cyborgs in at floor 11 already? I don't even remember. Check this controlled burn lane. Yeah, it would be cool having something like that. You'd think the Abyss Lord would get it if there was an ability like that, though. Yeah, anyway, what should be my 4th hero? If I go Abyss Lord, Monk... Actually, I'll do Huntress. I'll go Abyss Lord, Huntress, Monk, and EV2 on the next time through. Abyss Lord, Huntress... That actually gives me no physical damage except explosive traps, but I think that'll be alright. As long as it's not a cyborg lane, it'll be alright. Slimes oil enemies if you're corrupt. When you're not corrupt, they don't do anything special. Hunters still exists. I use the poison dart towers almost every floor going up to into the higher waves. The Huntress is a hot item. Why would you not use it? I wouldn't DPS with it. But some people like to DPS with the Huntress, so nothing wrong with that either, you know? Yeah, the Poison Dart Tower is one of the best towers in the game. If you guys aren't taking advantage of that, you're missing out. You have to go through mastery. You have to get to the second tier of mastery to get vicious strikes there, Matthew. So it'll take you a minute or two to get there. Let's see what we got. What was that one? That was 18,000. That's a bad boy. Upgrade some gloves here. Or not upgrade, but... Now one of these totems can probably go on my sky guards. Which one? 17.3, defense speed, defense power. Let's go with that one. Let me see, what does that... Oh, it's not gonna let me place anything, huh? Nope. It's alright, I'll check it out on the next map. It completely depends on what you're looking for or what you're trying to get out of the hero, Vibrant. Definitely not fair to tier them up like that. It doesn't have more defense power, but with power transfer and vampiric, it will scale up really nice after a few upgrades. Thanks for subscribing there, Goku. The totem did not have better stats. There's the medallion, 15,000 defense power. The totem has 7,000 defense power. So a totem will never have as much defense power as a medallion. It's just not going to happen. But totems are effective on a few defenses, and Skyguards are one of them. Let's throw that there. Even when upgraded, it doesn't. The medallion upgraded, it's got 16,000 defense power. There is no substat in the game that will hit that high. The totem, when upgraded, it's got 7,800 defense power. More defense health will get your blockades up there, dude. But that's what your shards are for, you know. Vamp is good stuff. Oh, you're talking about damage. Alright, I get you. I get you there, Xeno. What's going on, Adam? Welcome. Let's see. Abominable power block. I got power block on 2 lanes. That actually doesn't really affect me too much since I'm using the Dryad. Pile it on over there. I got 1 cyborg lane? Is that it? Man. Lucky times, lucky times. Alright, let's see here. Nah, Onslaught doesn't have infinite gear. The Chaos 7 gear is the cap. No better gear than that. Oops. Let's see here. Zerkers. Ponderous, what's going on, man? Long time no see. Actually has been a long time for Ponderous. Of course I remember you, man. Let's see. Just get 1 Skygord in the middle. Nah, orbs aren't a thing anymore. They were worthless, so they were removed. How does the percentage of ancient power work? It's a straight increase. Like, I've got mine into defense power, so I'm getting 2% increased defense power off of Everything, my Ascension, my Relic, the whole thing. Yeah, it's the top on top of your total stats. It looked like it was on top of base stats only at the beginning, but it's not. It takes Ascension into the mix. Now, it doesn't scale with shards. So, like, if you're using, say, Destruction, for example, and you've got increased defense power, it's not going to make your... It's not going to scale off of that increased defense power you get from the Destruction shard. But everything else, oh yeah. Just play. Reroll your dailies if you get crappy ones. I don't have one. I've already done them. But the more maps you get in, the more Defender medals you'll earn. So just keep on grinding maps. Trials is 25 per map. So if you're new to the game and just progressing up through the trials, you're going to get lots of Defender medals. You get 25 per map in Onslaught too, but you only get it one time. Per Ancient Power reset for that particular tier, and you don't get it until you complete a floor. Like this one's a one floor map, so I'll get 25 here. I got more left. I don't know where to put it. I'm just gonna throw it right here. Exclamation loot in chat will explain the loot system to you there, Ricky. Nice little article from Reddit. Oh, I burnt so many Defender medals on those packs there, Partek. I hear you. It's been my weakness. My pride and joy so far is these wings, these hypnotic wings. Oops. I got those bad boys, but that's the best item I found out of the packs so far. Probably should have thrown some ups on that Skyguard, huh? As soon as his flyers die. I think I got construction in. One more, real quick one. There we go. Get to work there, Skyguard. See what the DPS is. It's over 1,000,000 DPS at tier 3. So not great, but, you know, for the... I'm in what, like Chaos 6 gear? Or the equivalent of Chaos 6 gear here. Now, Onslaught doesn't use that gear scaling system. That's just for trials. Onslaught, the gear is divided up per map, but you still want to have your best equipped hero in your deck, as it's going to narrow the range on the drops, or it appears to narrow the range on the drops anyway. That hasn't been confirmed by Trendy. Yeah, it'll be fun going Abyss Lord. Get me some Ramstas going. That'll be a mean combo to get through. The only lanes I'll have problems with are any physical damage lanes that have cyborgs on them will be a little tough with that combo, but I think that'll be fun to play through. Just get you a Drago, Ricky. That video is still current, but my opinion has changed a bit on the pets. Dragolich is definitely the best all-around DPS pet. Wrecking it here. It's based off of all your gear, Chris, not just one item. So just because you have, you know, 14k relics or whatever, if you've got lower quality armor and weapons, that's gonna lower your rolls for relics. You got 1 item power. It's a hidden value. God dang, man. The mouse keeps wigging. You know, the weirdest thing is it only does this when I play DD2. I don't really understand why, but anyway, you get 1 kind of hidden item power value, and it's based off of all your gear combined, not just 1 item. So it doesn't matter if you've got like a really good weapon and then say you've got bad armor pieces, the weapons that drop are going to be lower end because it's based off of everything. It's a silly system which I wish they'd get rid of, which they did in part in Onslaught. Any loot system in a game that requires you to look something up on the internet is probably not the best loot system in my opinion. But anyway, Trendy knows. They are aware that everyone hates their loot system. There's Joe. What's going on, Joe? How's that mastery coming along there, man? Yeah, it's definitely okay to use Stunfire and Heavy Cannonball together. No doubt about it. A very nice combo, in fact. $60 stars in. Nice. Got your mass destruction then. That's awesome. Better get me some juice here. I'm gonna poke around, and I was telling folks earlier there, Joe, I'm gonna poke around in 7 Days to Die this afternoon or this evening sometime and check it out. Joe is the local 7 Days to Die tour guide, so after I figure out how to run, jump, shoot, and gather or whatever, I'm going to be begging Joe to teach me all the things. What's going on there, Excellent? Uh-oh, Thork's coming. There's a lot of different ways to do poison dart towers, Charlie. It depends on what you're trying to get out of it at the time. Like right now, I'm using poison dart towers specifically for those controlled burn lanes, so I want the poison spreading around. So I'm using mass destruction, explosive poison, and deadly strikes on it. So I mean, there's a lot of different combos that you can use though that are effective. It just depends on what you're wanting to get out of it, you know. Oh man, I done got wrecked. Come on, slime, get to work. Get that roller down for me. There he goes. Mass destruction and deadly strikes are definitely 2 really good ones. Or vicious strikes, you know what I meant. Thunderstruck is pretty good too. What happens at 735 stars? You get some flare items, and what happens at 735 stars is you never have to look at mastery ever again. That's the main thing that happens at 735 stars. Nah, there's too much grind right now to try to play on multiple platforms there, Spencer. I mean, I've been going non-stop, and I'm still just getting blown away by the people at the top of the list for the Ancient Power. So there's just no way I could do it on multiples. I mean, I may, once things settle down in the DD2 world, a few months down the road, I'll probably pop back on the consoles and play around a little bit. Mastery is a game mode that was introduced, what, 3 months ago? You need 735 immediately. Good luck with that. Mutt and Daniel will always be at the top. They're just straight grinding it. I'm trying to enjoy myself a little on the way, so I'm not, although I am grinding it, I'm not grinding it like they're grinding it. Those guys are going to town. I talk to Mutt all the time. He doesn't mess around. He's got it down to exactly what floors you do before switching to trials and then moving back and everything else. He's got it so that you get to floor 65 doing the minimum amount of maps required. It's like you do Onslaught to 15, then you switch to trials and do Chaos 5 and 6 in trials. Then you switch back to Onslaught or something like that. He's got a little algorithm he's worked out. The thing that's confusing people is the unlocks don't work both ways. So like if you get to wave 54 or floor 54, you unlock Chaos 7. But if you do Chaos 7, you don't unlock floor 54. Now, anyone who's done Chaos 7 previously, they bumped you up to that point. But that is not how it works. We used to have that, Chupa. They removed it to put the current system in. So I'm pretty sure we won't have anything like that coming back to the game. I liked it. I mean, I did several 18-hour sessions or whatever. Like, if you just go through trials right now, starting fresh, and you've never played the game before, and you get to Chaos 7, it will unlock floor 37, is all it unlocks. And then in Onslaught, you have to get to floor 54 to unlock Chaos 7. I didn't see your question there, Dean, sorry. None of the... Light Rain's not here today. Light Rain usually does, Oh, you know I did. Well, that was the original Onslaught mode like that, with those 18-hour maps. That was the very first time I ever rewatched Game of Thrones. I went through, like, the first 3 seasons or whatever of Game of Thrones and Onslaught maps. You gotta just look at the lanes there, Dean. Hit shift if you're on PC and look at what's coming out, and it will tell you what to build. No one can tell you, spam this down, because they're not there looking at it. But if you just hit shift and look at your lanes, you'll see what you need to build. You'll see if there's ranged mobs or if there's not ranged mobs and so on. Alright, what do we got? This is another one of those maps where it tempts me pretty bad just to throw deadly strikes in the bees and just bee it up. Dryad's viable all the way up. Hera. Let's see. I could care less about Quab. Screw you, Quab. I don't care about you. I'm not worried about the experience, the amount of XP I'm getting, so the bonus XP is not a motivator for me. Well, let's see, that's 720. That would be 24 bees if I wanted to just spam bees. But if I spam bees, I'd want to go deadly strikes on them, I think, to get the range all across multiple lanes and everything else. You know what? I'm going to try it. I haven't done just straight bee spam. Let's get rid of defense crit damage. And go just straight deadly strikes. And let's see. Oops, wrong hero. Let's get the correct hero out first. Did I put it in the right? Okay, yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't want to put these too far over, because I want to get a little bit of double lane coverage out of them. Can we get double lane coverage here? Yeah, we can. In fact, let me move a couple of these up. That was way better where it was. Let's go like this. Oh, I can't get him up. The tree is too far back. It's alright. I think it will still hold up. Oh, dang. 18 floors in one day. That's a grind there, Narcello. No doubt about it. Nice job, man. It took some hours. Quab actually may live. The range on the bees is so ridiculous with deadly strikes. And now Hex Thrower's down there. Quab's not going to live. Let's see, is his engine control even going to do anything? Yeah, I wasn't sure if the mobs were going to make it to it or not. Let's see what we got. This is the only lane I'm worried about over here. They're all getting wrecked. Make sure they're hitting the flyers. Yep, they're going after flyers, so we're good there. It's listed on the pinned at the top of the giveaway video there, Cheese. I don't remember the names, to be honest with you. It's all automated, so I didn't like hand pick them or anything. I don't remember the exact names of them. Gonna be more giveaways going though after Christmas on Twitch. Like I said, I'll probably do a long all-day live stream over there on Twitch, and I'll put a video up in advance letting everybody know. But I'm gonna have a few more items to give away. Oh, you know it was 50% Partech. You grinded until you got to 50%. You know dang well. That's back before shards and everything there, Herebrand. When passives were on items and you had to farm items and not shards. There was a weapon called Chilling Touch that was the Frosty Power weapon, basically. And it dropped from this map. Oh my god, it's Unicorn! In before timeout. I don't understand that. Most people have a better viewing experience on YouTube than Twitch. Oh, welcome, Unicorn. I didn't know if you knew where the YouTubes was on the interwebs. You type too much? Oh, I gotcha. I had me a 50% Chilly Touch, that's for sure. I used to use Frosty all the time back then. That's what I should have added in. as a fourth. I want to use poison dart towers though on the next run through. I want to stick to 4 heroes because it's, you know, it's a straight up grind just going through the floors again. So I don't want to be hero swapping outside of what my 4 that are in my deck. That, and if I use Frosty, it's going to entice me to put that Vicious Strikes on it instead of the Ramsters, and I really wanted all my Ramsters. Nah, I don't think it drops anymore. I know Omni was looking for one. I'm pretty sure it doesn't drop anymore, though. Somebody, it looked like somebody was going to make the turn over there. Guess not. I'm hoping... Yeah, the Infernal Combustor is awesome. I love that weapon. I tell you what, if we had to pick from one of those two, I would have picked Infernal Combustor all day. That thing just looks too cool. Those new apprentice weapons are definitely top tier as far as the looks of them. But I still swear by Infernal Combustor. I think it's the best looking weapon in the game. Well, it looks like somebody likes Quab. The bees believe in Quab, I guess, huh? Quab will go down before the end, watch. Still got your Toxic Shock. The Toxic Shock, I like that dart shot shot pattern of it. I thought that was pretty cool looking. That actually went really well with that Gobu skin too. Toxic Shock did. Oh, I had hundreds of glaives. I couldn't get one with the element type I wanted. I mean, I eventually got one, but I had tons and tons of fire and tons of water and tons of earth, but for some reason I just couldn't get the storm damage. I think the grind will be less painful going through Onslaught after they make some quality of life changes. We'll just have to see what the first update of the new year brings here. What's going on there, Jeffrey? What time is it for me? It's 3:43 p.m. So right in the middle, or yeah, right in the middle of the afternoon for the most part. Hell, I just woke up. There's decorations, but I don't believe that there's going to be anything under the tree there, Uni. They said that there was some issues with it. How do I not use those boots? No ability power. That's one good reason not to use them, but the substats are even decent. I think I'm going to go ahead and just equip them. What's going on there, Kyle? You know what? Let me look real quick. Sorry about this. For some reason, Kyle's name is coming to mind. Let me see. Where is it? Oops, sorry. Ear bleeding. Incoming. Or no, I'm sorry, Kyle. I hate to tease you like that. It was Tristan. was one of the winners. I thought you may have been one of the winners in that giveaway. I'm just teasing you now, aren't I? That's mean. I knew it was a familiar name that had rolled. It's not about the ancient power. It's about the ascension cap increases. The ancient power is a nice little buff on top, but that's not why you do it. You do it for the ascension increases. People are getting too dialed in on, oh my god, it's only 1%, and they're not looking at what you're actually getting, which is huge. Yeah, you didn't win, Uni. I'm sorry. Now, I do wish they would buff the XP gain amount. I would like to see that way up. At a minimum, double what it is now. I think the 5% increased XP per reset is just low, personally. I would like to see that way higher. Mystic and EV2. Yeah, it's a good start for two of them. What kind of fat loots we got over there? Looks like a mark. Hard to tell in that pile. Yep. Oh, a good mark. That's one of my best pieces right there. Actually, I think that may be my new best piece. There's a Onslaught tips and tricks video on my channel there, Quincy. I would check that video out. I mean, basically, you understand trials, or assuming you understand how trials work, where if it's like cyborgs coming out, you don't want to use a bunch of traps and auras right in front of the entrance, or they'll disable them. Yeah, there's Dryad videos. Exclamation spotlights in chat there, Ryan. We'll give you a link to all the hero spotlights. I don't think Quab's going to make it, but he might. You never know. Where's Slakelion at? Down here? Don't worry, Quab. Oh, I forgot to equip that fancy new relic I got. Don't worry, Quab. I won't let Slakelion get you. Those Hex Throwers, though, you're fair game for them. But I'll keep Slakelion off you, I promise. Now that there's some upgrades on those bees, are they going to make it? One Hex Thrower made it. I hate to use the engine control on one mob. There comes a nice pack. Spotlights there, Majid. Throw an S on the end. Who else here has a broken sleep schedule? Well, I do for sure. But mine has been just ingrained into my system for my years of working at a casino and working till really, really late. Yeah, it's taking me like 30 hours, 30 to 40 hours. I actually haven't timed it. I should time it, just to see. Now, it's, you know, I go through it a little faster than your average player would. But figure if it's taking me 30 hours, it's going to take the average player probably 50 hours. So, I mean, for the amount of time it takes to go through... Ooh, more fat loots. What is it this time? Totem. Not a great totem, but I think it might be an upgrade. Starting to get some nice pieces. I may not have to... What I've been doing is switching to Chaos 7 after I unlock floor 54 to get better loot. I may not have to do that this time. Oh, go to bed, Jeffrey. If you're tired, man, go to sleep. You could get it done quicker if you weren't stubborn about your Abyss Lord Partech. There's a blue Epic Defender pack. I'll take that bad boy. That's map 1 of 2, so I wanted to go open that, but the link popped up on this right there. I see it right there, right under where you said Spotlights Cheeseburger. Yeah, I agree, Joe. I think that's probably one of the best statements you could make about it. It's just, there's lots of hours involved. You know, lots of hours required. And, of course, we got Hex Throwers up here, which is just crappy. It's going to make me bust out that EV2. I hate spending the time to swap, but I don't want to... Yeah, lag spiking around. I don't want to lose because a Hex Thrower decides to throw at my sub-objective either. Let's see, who did I have there? Sky Guards. Alright, now let's take a look at that loot. Well, it depends. If there's something good in it, it's good. If not, then it's not. 18,000. 18,208. That's a nice piece there. There's a little Slimer upgrade for me. I'm actually getting close to dropping defense rate, probably. Man, I got a bunch of stuff that run. Substats didn't really roll that well there. Or there, for that matter. Let's see if we can throw some of this stuff down here for my mule. What was that one? 17.4. Pop that one there. And I think the rest of this can go away. I don't want to get rid of that. I can get rid of these now. These are low compared to what I'm getting. But I'd like to save that mark for the time being. Low substat rolls. I think I'll just roll with what I got. You do, but you don't, Uni. It seems, it appears that it closes the range of the drops. There's a really ridiculous range on drops. Yeah, I'm being superstitious, Joe, but this one is, a lot of people are agreeing with me that are going through the system. But you might have a boss drop 2 legendary relics, and one of them could be like 10,000 on the main stat, and the other one could be like 17,000. I mean, there's a huge range on the drops like that. Now, if you run a mule, that range is gone. It only gives you the higher end stuff. So, although a mule isn't 100% required, it's definitely not a bad idea. There's a range in drops, Quinn. It doesn't always go up. I mean, if something rolls high on one drop and then the next map something rolls low, it's going to be lower. Just like Trials. Top end Chaos 6 piece is going to be better than a low end Chaos 7 piece, you know. Just the nature of the game. I debated on that one, Jeffrey, but I'd have to have people to play it with. That one wouldn't be any fun playing by yourself. I'm pretty excited to try 7 Days to Die again. It sounds like they added just massive amounts of stuff into the game since the last time I've played it. Get... What's going on there? Lots of plays? Let's see, what does that leave me? That leaves me 370. That's 12 Bs. So that would be 4 per lane that's left. But this one, I get that double dipping action here. Let me make sure I don't have cyborgs here. I don't. Good. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go 7 here. And then I'll put the extra B down here up top for the flyers. Let's just go like this. It's a prestige system, Quinn, so just like any other prestige system, yeah, your stuff resets. That's how prestige systems work, you know. I mean, it's no different than what if they would have added in Chaos 8 and not added in this system at all? All your gear would be junk. It's the exact same thing. It's an expansion, you know. People are very negative about it so far, and I think part of it is they don't really understand how it works. But on the same note, a big part of it is it's just too much of a grind. Trendy's making it just too much. Yeah, true prestige system deletes everything. And you know, I can't really say things because I am bound to NDA, but there may have been some discussions about how much was being deleted prior to this this update hitting. It potentially could have been exceptionally more than what it is now. I won't say anything else other than that. But, I mean, the problem, like Joe summed it up earlier, the problem is it just takes too long to get through the systems to make the ancient power really good. I mean, now obviously I've got more time than your average player to play games, so I'm embracing it and running with it, but I'm sure there's going to be some tweaks to it. Yeah, having to go through the campaign again would have been brutal. I mean, because you figure that's what... I mean, it's not that long, but it would take you, what, 5 hours to go through the campaign again? To re-level all your heroes? And that would only re-level 4 of them. No, the power caps your ascension caps can go all the way up to 999, so that's almost doubling. 999 ascension caps is almost double the power that you get from a max C7 relic right now. So there's definitely nothing small about it, and that doesn't include the bonus 5%. So you tack on another, you know what? What's 5% of 40,000? 2,000. You tack another 2,000 defense power or whatever on top of it. The best thing to do, though, if you don't like what you see, is go post it on Trendy's forums, because they're going to make any changes to it based off of what they see on the forums. So if you don't like something about it, make your voice heard there. You're not losing any work, though. That's the thing, Quinn. You don't lose. I mean, like I said, if Chaos 8 would have came, all of your Chaos 7 gear would have gotten thrown in the trash. All of it. It would have been junk. you would have had to grind out new gear. So, I mean, it's a way to get more power if you choose to do so. It's not even remotely fair to say you're losing everything. Now, could you gain more? Absolutely. Are you losing everything? Absolutely not. I think it would be cool if that XP bonus was like 25%, personally. I think that would be just awesome. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, Joe. I agree. I would suggest you quit listening to rumors and do exclamation patch in chat and go read the patch notes. In there, Quinn. You better get to it then there, Partek, if you want the shinies. Get to grinding. I mean, if you straight up grinded it, you could go from floor 1 to 65 and probably easily 2 or 3 days. If you really grinded it hard, you could do it in like 3 days. 10 hours a day, probably. I know Partek's that kind of grinder. Well, yeah, I mean, if you haven't finished Mastery yet, then I would definitely consider Mastery. I mean, you got to do the old content before you do the new content, you know? I mean, you don't have to, but why would you not? That and you get flares and stuff from Mastery, too, besides just the shards. You do get other good stuff from Mastery. Didn't look at the waves. If I was just coming into it, Joe, I would probably just get the shards, to be honest with you. I mean, the best two for building are the first two. Mass Destruction and Vicious Strikes. So, like, a person in your position that has a complete understanding of the game, I would just get those two and go with it. Thunderstruck is nice, but you got to get all the way to the... you know, all the way through to, what, the 6th tier of stars to get it. Uh-oh. Disabling my reflect beam, that ain't right. Uh-oh. Crap, I hope no hex throwers pop out there. Yeah, that would, I mean, just those two are nice. Some of the, like I'm using, I mean, Vicious has got several good spots, but one really, really good place for it is Ramsters. And then Mass Destruction is just about best in slot on almost every defense in the game. You could put that on anything. I'm using it on PDTs personally. You get golden pets from doing Mastery. Real prize is the hero card. Yeah, nothing wrong with another hero card, you know? I must have got rid of all my defense health again. Yeah, look at me rolling around with 92k. Come on, no hex throwers come out. Alright, though it reflects back up now. Rolling around with 92,000 health is not a smart move at this point. Uh-oh. Hex thrower's out. Don't do it! Oh, I saw him throw down there. Oh, man, they gotta change that. Trying to aggro everything here so nobody throws at the core. I mean, hex throwers just throw right at your core for as soon as they pop out. Sometimes they're not even out of spawn protection yet. That's the most irritating thing ever. Because that was map 2 of 2. I would have hated to have restarted the floor. Mastery was kind of a mixed bag. Some of the challenges were really fun, but some of them were just irritating. No doubt about that. Alright, floor 48. Here we come. They do throw at the core, Partek. I've seen it happen 50 times. You wouldn't know. You've never done a map with hex throwers coming out of there because you refuse to do Onslaught. Hex throwers do indeed throw at the core. And if you put a tree up there, they throw through the tree and still hit the core. It's not javelin throwers, it's hex throwers. You're getting your mobs confused. Ah, just plain mean. Partek deserves it. Let's see, doesn't look like I really got much in the way of upgrades here on this one. The easiest way to progress right now is definitely Onslaught. Yeah, like I said, Partek, do a map that's got hex throwers up there, and then come talk to me about it. Javelin throwers and hex throwers are two different animals. All together. Alright, Joe, sounds good. What's going on, Light Rain? Do play Onslaught mode. Start at floor 1 and work your way up there, Dean. It's one of the easiest ways to progress right now. Or not easiest, but the fastest. For sure. What's down here? Hex thrower's here. I'm gonna move the wall around so it's not getting just blasted the whole time. Let's see. 1 slime, 4 bees. I prefer to have 2 slimes down here, but I don't know if the DU is going to allow for it. Yeah, it's a known issue on that map with hex throwers, though, Partek. So it's a known thing that's been reported multiple times. I personally have had it happen at least a dozen times. I've got video of it like 4 or 5 times. Not even out of the spawn, they aim right at the core and throw down. Hex throwers have greater range than javelin throwers do. So, like I said, do a hex thrower map, and then come tell me about it. Because javelin throwers are not an issue there. Phased. That phased one right there, people got intimidated by that at first. That's like one of the easiest mutators. It slows the mobs down so much. It's like having a free frostbite tower there. Let's see. 100 left. I don't know where to spend it. I said I wanted another slime down here, though. Javelin throwers are on almost every map. You're not playing much anymore, I take it? Partech loses will. The Abyss Lord's in a good spot right now. You should be happy. Hex throwers are the most annoying mob in the game, in my opinion. But anyway, the point is, yeah, if you put something up there, you can get around it, just like I just did with the reflect beam. You don't have to put a wall up there. A reflect beam is going to guarantee it. The wall, they could still throw through it. But the point is that they're not supposed to be targeting the core from the spawn. That's the real issue. Yeah, I got lucky with those wings, Jay. I got real lucky. It's definitely cool looking wings. There's a lot of good looking wings, though. Well, happy Christmas Eve to you as well there, Lilith. Not Christmas Eve for me yet. I got 8 more hours. Or not even. 7 hours and 48 minutes. I had a flyer earlier, Light Rain, fly on the big map, fly down completely over to a random area, like it was going to go into another entrance that wasn't even open. I'm going to clip it and send it to Trendy, but there's definitely been some strange mob behavior lately. Take an alternate path in Nimbus Reach around the bridge. Jeez. I think some of the lane schedules are just, the map wasn't designed for those mobs or something funny. In the, you know, the AI of the schedules that are coming out gets a little confused as what to do. Oh, is Kyle Blaze? Have I been missing that this whole time? Did I not know that Kyle P is Blaze? Good lord. Good gosh. Well, sorry, man. I had no idea. I know that I recognized your name. Laptop having issues. That sucks. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shit. Gonna lose it. God dang it. That's alright. I'll have to manually kill that far lane now. I've had worse things happen, I guess. I haven't been able to figure out how to switch it up. I know there's a way to do it. I'm not sure, though. That's alright. I had this area big time overbuilt anyway. There's 5 bees. That should be more than enough. And I know I had that extra slime down here, but nothing is even making it out of the spawn. So I think I'll sell this slime, too. That'll give me a tree, a slime, and a bee over here to help me out. My current chest have hero health? It does. I don't want to give up the hero health, especially as low as I am currently. There's a little upgrade there, though. I'll take that. Alright, let's see this silly little lane over here. Zerker Thrower's Proximity. Give myself some healing over here. And then I think I'll just park on top of these guys. Slime, bees, and me. We are all alone at this entrance. Let's make it happen here. Proximity affects my damage too, though. So if I want to go full melee on these fools, I will just wreck some faces here. Assuming I can live long enough with 139,000 health. That one tree went yellow over in the lane that the Lady Orc ran around. 115 in the Netherlands, yep. Getting late. Well, go to bed, Quinn. See, the Geode Prime gonna get owned? Alright, yeah, Geode down. Trying to melee this lane and watch the minimap at the same time. Oh, Jesus. Now, what attacked that? I didn't even see anything on the minimap at all. It didn't go down, luckily. I don't know what that could have been. I didn't see anything over there. Uh-oh. Am I going to be able to save it? Nope. I can't get back up. I can't get up the hill. There's no low spots. Is that it? Oh, not quite. Oh, here we go. Oh, nope. What's going on there, Fatal? Flap harder? Oh, yeah. Let's get some more ups over here since stuff was getting a little uppity on this lane. Well, there's some more hero health for me. It's actually slightly better rolls on the other stats, too. Pardon me, burping on y'all. Burp. Let's see. Nothing else any good. That one, you know what, I'm going to use it anyway. I just picked up some hero health somewhere else. So I'm going to go ahead and use that chest because it is a little better. I think that'll do it. Alright, Quinn, take it easy. Thanks for swinging by. Get back over here and assume the position in this lane. Top left, the 247 is your ascension level there, New Lawrence. Have to keep an eye out and see what was hitting that other objective. I'm sure it was probably a stray hex thrower, javelin thrower, spear. Yeah, next to that is the Prestige Icon. Oh crap, man! What hit it? I'm gonna end up losing this run. I lost it to unknown. Had to have been a javelin thrower or something. Thanks for subscribing, Matthew, Patrick. I appreciate it, guys. Oh man, one more wave, and I just know I'm gonna lose it now. Because now I got another lane opened over here. I can't manage all these lanes at the same time. Guess I'm gonna have to, huh? Gonna have to get good or something. Let's see. I'll sell another B here. I don't think this lane will handle itself with just three Bs, but I'm gonna try. This is gonna be sketchy for sure. And look at that, javelin throwers right there. Now if the javelin throwers pop out of this entrance and throw right at that core right there, I'm gonna just get ragey. But I can't stay at this lane. I've got to go to the other lane, so I'm gonna hope that this holds. I mean, they've got a long path to run around. It's just a matter of will the javelin throwers own that core or not. But yeah, like they're explaining, when you're in regular form, you drop the stars, celestial stars that bring back your resource. Corrupti juice is the proper name. The Corrupti juice. It brings that back for you. And then when you switch, it's going to do the damaging stars. And then you're going to lose your Corrupti juice. What's going on there, Simples? I'm afraid to start wave 5 here. I got a feeling I'm going to lose. Well, it is only map 1. I guess if I do lose, it's not that big of a loss. But here goes. Just gonna have to watch these lanes. Doesn't matter if I lose another sub-objective now, or I have no sub-objectives left. What am I talking about? All the sub-objectives are dead. Oh, how you're getting it back while in corrupt form. I gotcha. Yeah, you earn back your Corrupti juice when you're with your melee attacks. Alright, that far lane is getting rolled. Crap. I'm gonna bail on this lane. I got a tree in the middle getting low now too, but it's only yellow. Assassins all up in my business. Come on, get off me. It's definitely getting time to start using a real selection of heroes. I was doing, the only time I've done all lanes open on this map, Light Rain, is shooting for high scores. Back when the high score leaderboards first came out. Whew. Alright, looks like it's gonna work. Both of the back lanes are just a pain in the butt on this map. This one here, you got lots of loop around space, though. Like, you can just pop a few auras here, and they have to walk all the way down and around it through the auras, and down around through here before they get to it. Best way to get 300 subs there, Freak, is release good content. It's not spamming other people's streams. That is not the way to do it. So get some good content on your channel and the subs will just come. Alright, nothing good from the box. Well, the score, it's kind of funny how that works there, Blaze, is you get more score for mob kills than you do for the sub-objective bonus. So the scoring system is kind of flawed in that aspect. It works out better to just let the sub-objectives fall and get the increased mob counts, which is just, it seems just silly. People were complaining about it right when that system first came out, but they never made any changes to it. A little bit more hero health, slightly more hero damage, and less hero crit. I think I'll go with it. I'll take that increased hero health. That one's... I don't want to lose the hero health. Alright, let's see what we get here. Map 2 of 3. Psy Whompers, Stabby Dragons, Detonator, and Bullet Sponge. See, we got Enraged down there. Long Shot, Wall Leech, and Peen Aura. Then Lethargic and Brittle. This one shouldn't be, in theory, shouldn't be too bad. Let's see, let me tree it up first. Don't want the hex. Well, the hex throwers here that throw through should hit the bridge, so no issue there. Open those bad boys up. If you go to the giveaway video, it'll be pinned right at the top there, Austin. Got lots of DU on this map. 250 per lane. That's a pretty healthy chunk. I do think I want to get a Sky Guard in. I'm sure that will be more than sufficient. I spent 370 there and I got 250. So I overspent like a mofo there. But I can underspend a little on those middle lanes, I believe. You go to the giveaway video, and the winners are posted right there at the top pinned at the top. If it was you, you'll know because you'll have a email email from YouTube saying someone replied to one of your comments. $31 to $37 is pretty good there, Winoa. Nothing wrong with that. I'm hoping I can just overpower this one. We're going to have to see exactly how that works out. I got 2 lanes down here. Let's see. Let's do that. Actually, here I'm so tempted to put the bees right in the middle, where they can spawn camp both lanes. In fact, maybe I'll try that. I haven't done that in a long time. The problem is the tree gets aggro from the throwers, so the tree may end up getting wrecked. I'm getting some bad lag spikes too. It may be something on my end. Let me look real quick. It's showing the connection is alright. I do have some dropped frames, but not bad. You click that link right up above there, Broken Glass. Light Rain just put it in chat. That'll take you right to it. Actually, I said I overspent over there, but I didn't take into consideration that I had already placed all the trees. So I've actually got 200 left, so I'm in good shape. Go with 5 bees on the outsides. I've spent way too many defender medals re-rolling those things. It's a gamble, but I mean, how do you not? You know, I'm not saving up for any heroes or anything right now, so it's easy decision for me to spend defender medals on it, but the seismic pressure aura flare, that's awesome. The coolest thing I've gotten is definitely the wings. I'm using them on just about everybody. Not on this hero, but I'm using them on almost every other hero. There we go. I got 6 bees for some spawn camping action on these 2 lanes. Hopefully that makes an impact. I guess we'll see. What all did I get? Let me see. I've gotten a bunch of stuff, but I don't have what I want. See, I've gotten a lot of the wings. I really want these Ravenlord wings. Those things look really cool. This as well. Both of the all stuff, the Glimmer of All and the Path of All, both of those look really cool too. And I desperately want that EV2 skin, but I know I want it so bad I know I'm never going to get it. That's just how it works. Alright, let's see how this holds up. Just going to have to watch the mini-map here and see where the weak lane is. See if these bees... Actually, those bees are wrecking it. These backward bees are gone, so they're getting some action too, but these bees here are putting the work in. I'm getting a little push over here, but this is that double lane too. Yeah, I like this Dryad skin too. Kyle, I agree with you there. That EV2 waveform skin, I just think that looks amazing. And there's a really good set of combos you can use with it. If you use that Glimmer of All and the Path of All, and then you use those white angel wings. Oh man, and then the halo. It just looks so awesome. Now, I wanted these hypnotic wings and got them. And the funny thing is, I didn't even realize I had gotten them. I did that unboxing video, unboxed a bunch of stuff, didn't even realize the wings were there. And then And then the next time, you know, I was looking through the cosmetics and saw they were unlocked. It was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, that all set just looks cool. 40 mythical packs and haven't gotten it. Ouch. Did you get that waveform skin there, Excellent? My Hornets, well this is, remember I'm in Chaos 6 gear. So at tier 2 they're doing 710,000. At tier 1 they're 399. Doesn't sound right. Oh, it's because I'm standing near it with this shard. The boot shard. They don't actually do that much. Let me stand back here. 365 at tier 1. And 644 at tier 2. When I go run up to it, then it goes up to that 710 because of that shard right there. Radiant critical power. Nice, Dean. Yeah, where is that thing? I want to look at it again right now. That skin right there. It's the only EV skin I don't have. I just think that thing looks ridiculously cool. But then if you take it one step further and you go like this, and I just think that looks amazing. But of course I've got to get all that stuff and I don't have any of it. But that's definitely the combo for me. It's the EV2's equivalent of like Guardian of the Molten Citadel. It's one of those pricey ones. See, did I? Or yeah, I did upgrades. This map actually, you get so much DU on this map. It's actually more, what was I saying, 250 per lane. That's where my math was off. I was thinking based off of the old starting mana. You actually get substantially more. You get, what, 312 and a half per lane. Should have thrown some love into those Sky Guards. Using a totem on them, they definitely require upgrades. You get the value from them from upgrades. At tier 1, they suck. So all those stars still back here? Nope, they expired. It's alright, end of the wave anyway. Uh-oh. There we go. Alright. Definitely need some ups over here. This lane got pushed. This cyborg should be dying before they get there. The watermelon seeds. Yeah, the fun thing is that fire shield. It's crazy OP, but it's a blast. In fact, I'm going to get it now. I always forget about those buffs. That fire shield is cheaty as hell. It just does way too much, but it's just fun. It's fun to evaporate the lanes. Throw up on this Skyguard over here too. Let's grab that fire. Yeah, I think it's cool. It's a fun little thing added in. Now, like I said, in the current state of it, it's just ridiculously OP, but it is very, very fun to use. What do I think about blaze balloons? They're really, really good, but they're expensive, and you can get more output out of other defenses for the same DU. I mean, individually they're good, but they're just pricey. You know, the cost of laying one of them, you can put, what, 2 flame auras or 2 fissures down? And the flame auras and fissures are just going to end up doing much more damage. That EV2 skin, you have to roll it in one of those boxes. So it's random. It comes from the loot crates. I got another little lag spike there. That explosive mutator is ruining my fire shield fun. I don't want to get blowed up. There we go. Not bad. That will probably find a home somewhere. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not going to find a home there. It could go there, but I hate to go all marks. Yeah, why not? It's a significant upgrade. Kind of seems silly not to. Gonna have to switch my shards, though. Instead of going vamp. Or no, I was going defense rate before. Yeah, let's try them out with defense crit damage instead of defense rate. And I think this can probably go away. Or actually, maybe. I'll save it for now. I don't know off the top of my head Ultimate, but if you go to the giveaway video, the winners are pinned at the top. Anytime there's a YouTube giveaway, the winners will always be posted on the video of the giveaway. From me, anyway. And that's how I do it. That way everybody knows exactly where to come back to. Yeah, that name sounds familiar. Oh crap, I forgot to go get my fire shield. Hey, I guess it's never too late, right? There's another one where up top, I think, isn't there? I know there's multiple of the big red shrooms. I just, by habit, I always come to this one because I usually make the rounds upgrading the map and then end up over there. Yeah, pet abilities are significant, Lance. Oh, come on. Ah, he jumps off me right as I... Ah, man, he's gonna kill me. Oh, crap, if I could have got that fire shield, it would have taken care of him. Yeah, pet abilities are significant, Lance. The stats on pets are not significant, but pet abilities are significant. There's really almost no better or bigger game changer in the game than having Dragolich. Alright, to hell with that fire shield. I got too many assassins coming down. Now, if I would have got it in advance, they would have just handled those assassins, so I'm going to do it for next wave. No, I meant multiples of the same type. That poison mushroom lost its pizzazz. Right when the very first, this map first hit, that poison mushroom was seriously broken. You could one-shot the boss, like in just a second. Oh yeah, Dragolich for the win, no doubt about it. Alright, now I'm gonna go get that dang poison shield now. Let's see here. Yep, only 60 left. Man, I'm still getting crazy lag spikes. Oh, my connection appears to be coming and going. It's dropping really low and then spiking back up high. That's unfortunate. Well, I guess I'll make this one the last map then, because it appears the stream is going to end up dropping. Definitely having some connection problems here today, though. Let's get the Flamey Shroom. Rest in peace, PDT. PDTs are awesome there, Lance. What are you talking about? Oops. Gotta get me some stars. PDTs are absolutely beast. Alright, Partech, take it easy. Have a good one. Take that, assassins. How you like that little flamey fire shield there? Insta-wrecked. Thanks there, Lance. I appreciate it. Uh-oh, Thork coming. I got enough juice. He gonna get wrecked anyway, ain't he? Yeah, he is. Come on, Thork, hit me over here. Oh, he still went for the slimes. Did he miss him? Looks like he missed him. Oh, I'm not in corrupt form. I'm sitting here wondering why I'm not doing any damage. Yeah, it is a fun map there, Wano. I agree. Look at him. Oh, just cruising right around my tree. That ain't right. Let's see what kind of loots he dropped. Nothing good. I'm trying to progress there, Dean, so sure we can play together if just get to map 48. It's a huge grind. I mean, I haven't even been dropping down to play with the friends I play with all the time. So that's kind of the nature of what this update did. Unfortunately, though, it did split up quite a few groups. But anyway, everybody, thank you all very much. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off a little bit earlier, as I just know I'm gonna have a connection issue. I can feel it coming, because my connection is kind of bogging down and picking back up. But thank you all a ton for swinging by. I do appreciate it very, very much. And I will be back live tonight at 11 p.m. Pacific time over at Twitch. So if you are not following me on Twitch, let me see, give you a link here. There is my Twitch channel, so you can head on over there, and like I said, I'll be live at 11 p.m. Pacific. But thank you all a ton. I do appreciate it very much, and I will see you all next time. Take it easy.